What's up, everyone? Welcome to This Day in Philly Sports History for January 22nd, 2023. What a win. They did exactly what they needed to do. I did see some people complaining about the lack of passing, but they didn't need to pass. They just pounded the rock, and that's what they did, 38-7. Just completely dominated the Giants the way they should have. Looking forward to basically for me a stress-free day of watching football because to be honest, like maybe the 49ers with Brock Purdy, Cowboys, I don't think it really matters at this point. This team is rolling, and I mean, part of me would love to have Dallas come back and play for the NFC Championship game. I feel it's been kind of setting itself up this year for that all season with the whole Cooper Rush and then Gardner Minshew. I said this a couple days ago. It just seems like it's aligning perfectly, but at the same time, I'll take either one. I mean, we're one win away from the Super Bowl, and they're looking good. Jalen's saying he's not 100%, but I don't know if he necessarily needs to be. He's got that that just winning fighting mentality. I saw Sirianni kind of compared like the mindset to Michael Jordan, which is very, very lofty. But I think one of the things we kind of were questioning is whether Hurts could be that guy and whether he is going to be the guy to lead this team. And I think last night kind of proved that he did what he had to do to win. And at this stage of the season, doesn't matter about the numbers, doesn't matter how pretty it is. You just want to keep on winning. And they did. And I want to give a kudos and a shout out for the defense. I mean, they did exactly what they needed to do. All the talk was, oh, Daniel Jones is this and Daniel Jones is that. Daniel Jones didn't do shit. And short of that 139-yard run, Barkley didn't really do anything. So just an all-around good, solid team win. We play next Sunday to go to the Super Bowl, and that's what you want. We got two more wins, and as Doug Peterson used to say, we're not done yet. So good win for the Birds. We'll have more on the upcoming NFC Championship game tomorrow once we figure out who we're going to play. But like I said, very, very good win. Good time. The crowd was rocking last night. You can hear my voice is still not 100% there, but I'm going to need to have that same atmosphere next week as we get ready to play. Good win for the Sixers. They finished out the West Coast swing 5-0. They beat Sacramento last night without Joe and without James. Maxey had a 30-point game, played very, very well. And this is a good win, especially with a lot of your two top stars not playing and a lot of bench players playing. Very, very good experience for them. 5-0 on the West Coast swing. Looking forward to Wednesday night now, the matchup against the Nets. So things like I've been saying, things are starting to kind of turn around for the Sixers. Still a little nervous with Doc, but hey, we got to do what we got to do, and we'll see from there. Tough win, I guess you could call it, for the Flyers as they beat the Red Wings 2-1 last night. Kind of flip-flopping them in the standings. It is what it is, I guess. But, oh well. Hopefully they're currently sitting at 500. And since my voice is going, I'm going to kind of roll through this for today. But on this day, back in 1997, sorry, I'll take a sip real quick. The Sixers beat the Boston Celtics 127-125 in overtime. This game snapped a 13-game losing streak for the Sixers. And prior to that, they had a 10-game losing streak. So they've lost, at this point, 23 of their last 24 games. But this was a very pivotal year in the Sixers' development. This was AI's rookie year. They were trying to figure it out, get some of those pieces in place. It was the first year at the Wells Fargo. Excuse me. Then it was known as the Corestates Center. AI would win the Rookie of the Year. This is the last year before Larry Brown took over. And I just remember this season you kind of knew and could see that AI was something special. He had the crossover on Jordan, like just some of this stuff. And at that point, there were still some questions with the Sixers draft picks. Like they were missing on a lot, but you just knew that AI was not Clarence Witherspoon. He was not Jerry Stackhouse. He was not Sharon Wright. This guy had it, and we just didn't really know what it was yet. And he would go on and be one of the most dominating forces in Sixers history. And it all started this season. So this day, back in 1997, the Sixers snapped the 13-game losing streak, beating the Celtics 127-125 in overtime up in Boston. But the big story is it was the start of something special with Iverson and the Sixers and this fan base. So, big win for the Sixers. Flyers. But like I said, great team win for the Eagles. I mean, this team is just, it's something special. So I'm looking forward to next week, looking forward to icing my voice and getting ready and watching the Cowboys take on the 49ers to see who we're going to play next week. So go have yourselves a Sunday. Go Birds, go Sixers. And until next time, I'll see you when I see you.